Howdy do, everybody. I am back this week with a special one for you. This is the Adrian Magnus XO. Now, these were sent to me by them. They are cognac infused. It's 12-year aged. I don't know anything about the tobacco other than it says it comes from Dominican Republic. I don't know if that's just where they roll them or if it's like a Dominican Puro. I don't know. The only thing I have is what was on the website. This is a premium, ultra premium maybe we'd call it. They're not super cheap. So you can get 3 cigars. They have like for 103 and 24 for 824. So it's about 35 bucks a piece for these. It's a 6x52 approximately. I mean the metric system to US system, blah blah blah. And it's the Hennessy XO cognac that these are infused with. Now, the only one I can compare it to is, of course, the Gurkha with the cognac infused. Now, those were just like a super light, mild morning cigar that there's hardly anything there of the tobacco, really. It's more of the cognac than it is tobacco. This one, well, we'll get into it as I smoke it down, because I did have 2 other ones. So let me go ahead and do the V-cut on this. Oh, and remember, with these, if you do get some of these, keep them in a separate Tupperware or humidor or something, because they are infused and that flavor can draw into all your other cigars. Now, maybe you want that, but if you don't, you got to make sure to keep these separate. Beautiful draw. Just like all of them. I mean, every one of them had just a perfect draw on them. I mean, the cut, super nice. I don't think the sun's cooperating today. It might be washing me out, but you don't need to see me anyway. The cigar is nice and firm, but it has a super easy draw on it. I mean, you can taste it. You taste like almost like a black licorice coming through. And you can smell it with the wrapper. But you also get some of that tobacco coming through, which is nice, because, like I said, with the other ones, it was more the cognac stuff than the tobacco stuff. It was almost unbalanced, except for, like I said, the mild morning type deal. It's a little windy here today. It's a little chilly too. It's only like 50. So yes, that's cold for me. I know, it shouldn't be, but they light up really nice. And right off the bat, you taste the cognac. Wish I'd have some cognac to drink with it. I bet that would be really good. I mean, nice volume of smoke. Like I said, the draw is super easy. It's a leathery taste coming through. I still get some of that black licorice. Or what would you say? Anise, I guess. But yeah, you can definitely taste the tobacco in here rather than just getting the cognac. You know, and there are other flavors in here. It's really nice when even starting out like this. But I would say to start off with the leather, the anise, a little bit of just like the natural woodiness of the tobacco, and the cognac. It's there, but it's not in your face there, you know. So I'm gonna go ahead and smoke this puppy down. Halfway, thirds, whatever. We'll see. And I will come back if I don't freeze, and we'll see how this thing is going. Howdy, howdy, howdy. I am back here, about a third of the way through here, on the Adrian Magnus XO, the cognac, 12-year aged cognac infused cigar. And I have to say, it's really good. I really like the fact that that cognac is just not in your face. I mean, if you want something like that, go with the other one I mentioned. But if you want something that has really good tobacco in it, along with the infusion, check them out. Like I said, they are not cheap by any stretch of the imagination, but, you know, I mean, splurge a little at Christmas time or birthday time or something, and just to give them a try. Take a puff here. I mean, the burn is great. I mean, no problems whatsoever. No touch-ups, no nothing. It still has that, I mean, you get that cognac, and you get a little bit of the bitiness with it. But it has the leather coming through, has a little bit of the woodiness coming through, and I'm getting like a coffee note, but full disclosure, I'm drinking coffee because it's cold out here. I mean, it's only like 50 some degrees. What's a guy to do? Anyway, so I can't specifically say that because I don't have it written down that I got coffee in the other ones. So we'll just have to wait and see here to see if it gets more prominent, or else, you know, I'll stop drinking it for a little bit and see if I still taste it or not. But anyway, maybe a medium. I mean, it's not strong by any sense of the imagination. It's in all honesty, I might even call it mild still at this point. They say full on their website. Don't be scared by that at all, because it's full flavor, yeah, but strength, no, I don't. I mean, it has a good bit more than that other one I mentioned, but it's still not up to the full category, unless it's in, I mean, in the Cuban category it might be considered full, but as far as I know, this does not have Cuban tobacco in it. I could be wrong, which I am known for, but hey, we'll have this. But I don't, like I said, there was nothing on their website about it. It just says Dominican Republic. So anyway, I am going to go ahead and smoke some more of this Adrian Magnus XO, and we're going to see how it does in this next third. Don't go away. Okay, here we are, the Adrian Magnus XO. Went through the second third. It does pick up a little bit of power. It's not, I still wouldn't call it full. I would still say it's a medium cigar. The leather kind of went to the back. The woodiness came up front. The cognac is still there, but that's even a little muted compared with that woody taste coming, you know, right up front. The coffee did seem to go away. I quit drinking it for this third, and I didn't taste it again, so I'm figuring it was just because I was drinking coffee. It doesn't, how do I say, it's not a lot of changes. There's a lot of little nuances here and there as you're smoking, that like one time you'll pick up this note, and like one time I took a puff and I could swear it was cinnamon, you know, coming right through the cigar, and the next puff it was gone. You know, it's a lot of little things like that throughout, and which make it interesting. It does smoke kind of fast. I mean, for a Toro, I mean, for me anyway, I usually smoke slower. But this is going to probably be an hour, you know, and it'll be done. I don't know if that's with the cognac in it or just how it's made, but there's plenty of tobacco. It doesn't feel or underfilled at all. I mean, it's nice and solid cigar. Well, I mean, you can tell, maybe if the sun cooperates. I doubt it's cooperating, is it? Oh well. Anyway, I will go ahead and finish this out. I'm gonna take a puff here once. So good. It's just so good. See, in there, the cognac was more upfront than the woodiness or anything else. One thing I was debating whether I wanted to mention or not, but there's no way you're going to see this on camera. The oils in this wrapper have, I mean, it almost looks like somebody took glitter and just poofed it, on. I mean, that's how crystallized everything looks. It just, it doesn't wipe off, I can wipe it, but it's just, I don't know. I don't know what that is from. I don't know if that has to do with the cognac being in there, with how the infusion process works. I honestly do not know, but it just looks like the oils are all just crystallized right there on top and gives it one hell of a flavor. Maybe that's the cognac itself. Maybe that's crystallized cognac or something on there. I don't know. Tell me if you know. So I'll be back at the end. Alright, all you Stogie Review fans, I am back here at the end of the Adrian Magnus XO. And it was about an hour. Flavors got a little more muddied here at the end. It happens every cigar. I mean, you can purge as much as you want, but it's still towards the end. You'll get some muddling together where you can't discern some of the taste like you did earlier in the cigar. I mean, purge and take a puff here on it. It's still nice. I mean, woody. I mean, there's a lot of woodiness now to it. I still got the nuances here and there, especially the cinnamon. That came back a couple of different times as I was smoking this. I don't know where that came from, but it just popped in all of a sudden. Cigar smoked well. It burnt well. There's no problems whatsoever with the burn, which you have to expect with a cigar of this price point. You expect high caliber when you're paying a higher price. So hopefully you will be able to check these out sometime. They have them directly on their website to purchase, and I'm hoping they come over to the states where everything is localized. At some of the retailers and everything around here. That way you can pick them up more locally and build a better fan base, say, with being able, because if you can buy something locally, you're more than willing to do it because you want to support your local cigar shops and such. But anyway, go to their website, Adrian Magnus Cigars, and give them a shot. See what you think. Let me know, in the comments, YouTube, Stogie Review, wherever. And I will say the power, I'm medium. I'm not going to full. It just, all three that I've smoked have not gone past that medium for me, where, and I'm not a full body, I'm a mild to medium smoker. And this is like perfectly in my range of smoking. The flavor is over the top. So you will get that with it. And but the power, don't be scared by them saying full. Full nowadays is kind of like almost killer. That's like, they should have like an extra full setting. So anyway, I'll quit blathering, and until next time, keep smoking.